Hey guys, and welcome to another part of the Lord of the Rings Return of the King Let's Play for the PC. Man, I thought Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets was a long one to say, but this one's even longer. I'm gonna have to abbreviate it for the title of the videos. So, like I said last time, today we're doing the Path of the King, the first level of the game, apart from the tutorial, and we're going right into it with the Paths of the Dead. Now, I usually only play one character when playing this game, and the Path of the King, and that's Legolas. So I'm gonna stick with Legolas for this playthrough. So, I don't know, maybe I'll change it up in further levels so you guys can get a look at the other characters. But for the first one, I'm going with Legolas, because he's my favorite. Legolas is he's a bit cliche, but
In this war, Sauron must believe we will use the ring against him. This will distract his gaze, weaken his borders, and lure his armies into our trap. For this, I prepare a path for the return of Gondor's king.
badass entrance.
Sauron will be certain Aragorn, Isildur's heir, received the ring of power. Aragorn also carries before him the only weapon Sauron cannot abide, and the only power before which a dead king and his army might bow.
So yeah, the first part of the playthrough, you know, like in the movie, you have to recruit the Ghost Army.
His companions must travel to the Dreamable.
Props to Ian McKellen for being able to say that name. Lord of the Rings names are a bit,
Become the wrath of an
you know, they're
ancient
super fantasy
realm
names.
and summon forth its king.
Tolkien really created a
Sauron must call
a trend of fantasy nomenclature, like Uruk-hai and Morgoth, and
Minas Tirith
yeah,
without the fury of
a lot of tropes in fantasy naming come from Tolkien, like everything in fantasy, honestly.
The way is shut.
Malice lies heavy in the air.
So after another smooth transition into the game,
The dead linger on this path, but we must walk it to the end.
yeah, that's not Viggo Mortensen either.
Fear the dead.
What kind of an army would linger in such a place?
One who was cursed, or that was cursed. I don't know. So yeah, we can't run through this mist. I'm gonna tone this a bit down.
These spirits bring ancient.
So yeah, we're fighting ghosts. How does that work? I have no idea. But we fight them. This is a good level to farm because these ghosts just keep popping out of these bones.
More specters.
And yeah, you're gonna get a lot of experience from these levels. So we have to go through here, and yeah, creepy monolith of bones that come in and bow. Good hit. I'm gonna try to do the combo. So quick. Oh, that missed. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. Damn it. Weird. It's not working. Does... No. Legolas should have war cure.
This place.
No. Turns out he doesn't. Weird. I'm gonna have to check this at the end of the level. To be fair, I don't need the combo, but it's nice to have. Love how the tombs just pop up. Again, this level has a great design, so we're gonna use Legolas's arrows on these guys. Pretty easy. So far, the enemy variety is not too complicated to deal with because it's just guys with regular swords, no shields that you can take out. Just took a bit of damage there, and a little space bar to do the ground attack, I guess. We'll take care of the rest. Here we get a few arrows. The level after this one, that one will present some challenges. I'll just point that out right away. Not sure if we have to go down or forward. Herma, I don't know. Oh, I think if we went up there, we'd be able to... Yeah, these spear guys are really annoying. I'm gonna try to go up there. Oh, now we can, because we level Legolas up. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to use the Orc Hewer now. We'll try it out. We're gonna get this, get some experience, and... We get no control over the camera in this game. It just does its own thing. You just gotta work with it. Again, that'll present its own challenges on the next level, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If we do... Ah! Ha ha ha! Genius. But they were all fairs. That's annoying. I could be flagged not for the game sound, the movie footage, sorry, in the clips, but for the music. Music is a far more likely thing to get flagged for. For what reason, I do not know. Good hits there, very well timed. Let's go. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings, but not a huge fan. Like, basically I like the movies, I haven't read any of the books. I'm currently reading The Hobbit, even though I don't really like the Hobbit movies. I am reading The Hobbit because I thought it was a bit more of a manageable read. So yeah, I went with the easy choice on that front. Oh damn. Ooh. Let's try and parry this. But yeah. And I did start to watch Rings of Power, but never finished because I thought it was so painfully boring. Like, I'm not even mad that, you know, about the character choices in that show. Some people get mad about a lot of things, about, you know, Galadriel and Numenor and how it's portrayed, and you know, who Sauron turns out to be. And my main criticism of Rings of Power is just really that it's so boring. Nothing happens. I got to like episode 4, like half the season, and I was like, where are we going with this? Like, I am so unengaged. I have no idea what these characters are. I barely have an idea of what the conflict is. Because Galadriel is just looking for Sauron because he killed her brother. And honestly, like, the show makes you think that Sauron will be one of the characters, but not because any of the characters find any leads that Sauron is nearby. Like, it's just the way the show is structured, but there's no reason narratively why any of the characters would be Sauron. So, really, there is no conflict, apart from the fact that they are stuck on Numenor, and something weird is happening with Adar and those guys. Like, it just feels so disjointed for half the show. Like, they should have established that someone might be Sauron right away, or else make it so that Galadriel was invested in the Adar conflict. But to, like, all these separate storylines makes it so that I'm not invested in any one of them, because I don't know what to care about or what's going on. I don't know. So maybe this sounds like empty criticism because I didn't watch the season all the way through the end. I know the plot twist. I know who Sauron is, and I know who the guy who comes from the Meteor Man. I know who the Meteor Man turns out to be. That's pretty predictable as well. So yeah, if the show comes out with a second season, which I honestly don't know at this point. I know the investment from Amazon was huge, but I just have no interest. Like, Lord of the Rings is one of those franchises that I really like, but that I have not that much interest in future installments. Maybe because I'm not that invested in the world. Like, I don't know a lot of lore for Lord of the Rings. I've never read or intend to read the Silmarillion either, apart from the Lord of the Rings books. But yeah, I just like the movies. I like the setting. I like the story. I like the story. I'm not that into the world and the lore, but I like the story. I've just been talking over the level, but yeah, as you can see, there's not much, you know, like, not a lot of going on, not a lot of changes in the mechanics. I'm gonna climb up these bones, which is pretty creepy. The ghost sequence in Return of the King is a thing that gets a lot of expansion in the extended edition. We just got hit there in a big way. I'm just gonna keep my distance here, do some Legolas work. But honestly, in the Lord of the Rings movies, I kind of prefer the oh, there's a boss guy. I'm just gonna take care of him quickly. There we go. I honestly prefer the theatrical editions. I always have. I watched those first, and then I tried out the extended editions, and you know, some scenes are cool and I like them, but for a cinematic experience like watching the movie, I'm sorry, I just can't go for a 3.5 hour marathon. Much less a 12 hour. Like, I like the Cosmonaut Variety Hour had a video on Lord of the Rings where he talked about how sometimes people get these really stupid ideas of, oh, you've never seen Lord of the Rings? I'm gonna show you the entire 3 movies, extended editions, we're gonna do a 12-hour marathon. And then their friends, of course, hate the experience or don't like it that much, get really tired, and turn it off halfway through, and they never end up watching the movies. Well, yeah, of course, because who wants to watch 12 hours of movies straight? Very few people are gonna want to actually do that for something that they don't know. So, yeah, I'm not on board with doing big Lord of the Rings marathons, and I'm not that on board with the extended editions because even though they're good scenes, they kind of kill the pacing. Like, I can see why a lot of them were cut. Like, for example, Aragorn's scene with the Palantir in Return of the King. That scene is neat, but it kills the pacing, and it doesn't really add that much. So, I'm fine with it being cut. That's one example. Or like, them talking in Moria that Bilbo got the mithril shirt from Thorin. That's a nice detail, but it doesn't add anything to the story. Like, we know what mithril is by then. Bilbo told us, so there's really no point in Gandalf telling us it again. It's just a waste of a minute and of a scene. It's just, yeah, it's just supplementary. It's supplementary at best.
It is a place of great evil.
Great evil.
No matter the peril, we must
Look at this. It's really stunning. It's so creepy. And I love crossing the bridge. And then they start circling us. Ooh, what is gonna happen? So yeah, we're gonna get trapped here for a little bit. And have to kill 35 ghosts. Ooh, that guy got us good. Oh, we can try the Horcrux now. 1, 2. There we go. I'm not very good with combos. Oh, we're really kicking ass. Left. Right. Left. right. I'm doing it backwards. Right, left. Ah. But yeah. I am choosing Legolas, and like I was saying when I selected the character, I know Legolas is a bit of a cliche fan favorite. And, like, honestly, Legolas is not that well of a developed character in the movies. Like, as a character, Aragorn is far more compelling, gets way more and better characterization. Legolas does get the thing with Gimli, which is nice. And there are a few scenes where he gets to express doubt, to express fear, and even downright despair before the Battle of Helm's Deep, which I really appreciate. But those scenes are few and far between. More often than not, he's just a bit of a... He's a bit of a emotionless guy. And we're... Come on! Done. I'm gonna kill this guy anyway. Can we stay here and farm? No? Alright, let's go. And that's pretty much it.
Survive these paths.
We must move on.
We made it.
This way.
Anyway would be fine about now.
Love Gimli.
Aragorn will be forced to rise above fear. For as king, he will need to stand against Sauron's malice and unite all who fear Mordor. Aragorn and his companions must first break the will of the King of the Dead. For Isildur cursed him, and now his heir must master his malice. Without this victory,
Our cause shall be forever lost. I love these cutscenes, man. It's just Ian McKellen makes them so much better. So yeah, that was a lot more experience than the first level. We didn't get a lot of excellence though, that wasn't very good. I haven't played this game in forever. I'm gonna use that as an excuse. Still got the good rating, which means 2,000 extra. If you get excellent, you get 3,000 extra, and if you get perfect... Well, I don't know how you would get the perfect mission rating, but I don't know how much you get. So yeah, 22,000 total. So the first thing we're gonna get is... don't we get, like... Mirkwood arrows. So we're gonna get Mirkwood arrows. We're gonna get... No, we're not gonna get this. We're not gonna get this. Light of Lothlorien. Increase damage and get to perfect mode more quickly with this special ability. Oh, we press F5 and we activate it. Strength of Stone. This actually could be a good one to get. These two. Rising Revenge and Strength of Stone. Oh, Elven Fury. Elven Fury is also pretty good. I think I'm gonna get Strength of Stone. Excuse me. And yeah, that's it. Now we can't buy anything else. Let's save the game. I'm gonna do this one. Protect me against recording problems. So yeah, that moves us up to the King of the Dead. But we're gonna change it up. So next time, this game makes it very easy to split up between parts. Next time we're gonna do Gandalf again with the Road to Isengard. This level is pretty fun. They're all pretty fun. They're all really fun levels. Except I don't like Shelob's Lair. I don't like this level. I don't know why. I mean, I suppose we'll figure that out when we get to it. You can go through every character's paths individually. Or, I don't know. I think we can do the King of the Dead and the Southern Gate, but then after we have to do Road to Isengard and then Minas Tirith. I think so. Like, we can't just go all the way up to Pelennor Fields with just Aragorn straight through. You have to vary between the paths. And then I know for a fact that you cannot do the Black Gate without doing all of these, I'm pretty sure. Like, you have to do the Black Gate last. I'm pretty sure. Even if you don't have Cirith Ungol, you still can't do the Black Gate. but we'll figure that one out. So yeah, after this little small rant, I'll see you guys next time for the road to Isengard. See you then.